Good morning traders, welcome to the Phoenix Blue morning update for Tuesday the 5th of April. I'm Tom Collin. I'll take you through the video this morning. Our focus is going to be on Bank of Japan intervention. We'll see why that's the case very shortly, but before we do that, let's have a look at the news announcements. Overnight, we've had some news from the Aussie. We've had the trade balance, which came in below forecast at minus 3.41 billion against a forecast of minus 2.55 billion. We also had the Aussie cash rate. This is their interest rate decision. Rates held at 2%. The subsequent RBA rate statement didn't tell us a great deal. It just suggested that the recent increase in the value of the Australian dollar was unhelpful going forward, so may just be taken as an indication that there is the will to step in if the Aussie rises any further. What we've got to look forward to news-wise today: at 9:30 on the pound, services PMI, 1:30 the Canadian dollar trade balance, 3 o'clock from the US the ISM non-manufacturing PMI, and then tentatively, but usually early afternoon from New Zealand, we get the dairy price index, which is always of interest if you're trading that pair at that moment in time. Okay, we'll have a look at Asia now. This is the Shanghai Composite, the composite of the Chinese equity markets. As we can see, we've had a bullish day, a bullish session overnight. The clear channel now in place, and some recovery after recent losses through here for Chinese equities. Over on the Nikkei, a different story. We had on Friday last week, we had a really big bearish day. Yesterday we had some relief from that without actually any positive or bullish sentiment. Today another big bearish day, which as we speak appears to still be continuing. This is what we're really going to talk about today. What's happening here is we're getting a risk-off scenario in this marketplace, and money is moving over to the Japanese yen in its status as safe haven. Quick look, not much to report on the US dollar Chinese yuan exchange rate. The Chinese government doing what they said they would do, which is looking to maintain levels pretty consistently around current levels. Over on the dollar index, yesterday we had a fluctuating day. We started the day with some bullish sentiment. Coming into the close, though, that came out and left us with a very much a balanced day. Not much movement there at all. We're still at this critical trend line level here, in conjunction with this zone around 93.50 area, which we're seeing as significant. With another zone down at this level in the low 93s or around 93 itself potentially, which would be even more significant if that was to break rather than that level there. Okay, over to the US dollar JPY, the yen. This is really what we're talking about today. All the money coming out of the Nikkei, the Japanese stock market, running for a safe haven, in this context being the yen. Reports overnight that there's to be a meeting of officials from the Bank of Japan, the Ministry of Finance and the Financial Services Agency to meet this morning to discuss how and if they will react further to this increased pressure on the yen. As you can see, we're in our trade here with an entry around 111. We're using a 40 pip stop here. This trade is reliant on the Bank of Japan continuing to intervene and hold price at that level, and in due course drive the yen value down. If we go over to the weekly chart of the yen, we are prepared for our next position if the Bank of Japan decide that they're not going to support this level here. we anticipate price will really fall really strongly, and rather than this level here looking for a bounce for intervention to come back in, we'll actually be looking to trade from this level short. This level is around 105. If you'd like to know precisely what we intend to trade there, if you email us at info@phoenixblue. You can talk to us about what those levels actually are, how you can take that trade and take advantage of our analysis and our entries. Okay, that concludes the video for today. If you'd like to know a little bit more about what Phoenix Blue do, please email us at info@phoenixblue. If you've got any questions or any comments, again, info@phoenixblue.co.uk. Please leave comments on the YouTube channel. We'd really like to have a conversation with you. If your thoughts are different or you want to know more, either of those areas. If you've got some specific questions about this video, you can email me at tom@phoenixblue.co.uk. Okay, then till tomorrow, goodbye from me.